What if I told you that there's a country where glaciers and volcanoes are living side by side, where the midnight sun never sets in summer and the northern lights dance across the sky in winter? Welcome to Iceland, one of the most geologically and visually unique countries on Earth. Let's start with the basics. Iceland is a Nordic island country located in the North Atlantic Ocean. Despite its name, it's not frozen solid. In fact, its climate is surprisingly temperate thanks to the warm North Atlantic current. Reykjavik, its capital and largest city, is the northernmost capital of a sovereign state in the world. With a population of just under 400,000 people, Iceland is one of the least densely populated countries on the planet. Most of its people live in or around Reykjavik, leaving vast stretches of untouched wilderness. And it's not just empty land, it's lava fields, black sand beaches, fjords, geysers, and glaciers. So how did this wild landscape form? Iceland sits right on the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates meet. This makes it a hotspot for volcanic activity. Literally. The country has over 130 volcanoes, many of which are active. One of the most famous is Eyjafjallajökull, which erupted in 2010 and caused massive air travel disruptions across Europe. Despite all this volcanic activity, or maybe because of it, Iceland harnesses geothermal energy better than almost any other country. About 90% of homes in Iceland are heated with clean, renewable geothermal power. Add hydropower to the mix, and you get one of the greenest energy profiles in the world. Now let's talk history. Iceland was settled in the late 9th century by Norsemen from Scandinavia, particularly Norway, and also by Celtic peoples from the British Isles. The settlement era is well documented in the Icelandic sagas, epic tales written in the 13th century that mix history and mythology. Iceland's parliament, the Althing, was established in the year 930, making it one of the oldest surviving parliaments in the world. Iceland was part of the Norwegian and later Danish kingdoms for centuries. It didn't gain full independence until 1944, during World War II, when it formally separated from Denmark and became a republic. Today, Iceland is known for being one of the most peaceful, safest, and progressive countries on Earth. It consistently ranks high in global indexes for gender equality, education, and quality of life. It also has a unique cultural scene, producing world-renowned musicians like Björk and Sigur Rós, as well as a thriving film and literature industry. The Icelandic language has changed very little since the Viking Age, which means modern Icelanders can still read the old sagas in their original form. This linguistic continuity is a point of pride and cultural identity. And even though the country is small, its impact on the global tourism scene is massive. Before the 2010s, Iceland was something of a hidden gem. But the combination of natural beauty, social media, and increased flight availability made it a hot destination. Visitors come for the Blue Lagoon, the Golden Circle, and the chance to see the Northern Lights. Not to mention the possibility of walking between continents at Thingvellir National Park. Iceland's economy is driven by tourism, fishing, and clean energy. It has no standing army, and it emphasizes diplomacy and peacekeeping. It's also a member of the European Economic Area, meaning it enjoys many benefits of EU membership without being in the European Union itself. But it's not all picture perfect. Life in Iceland can be expensive. Imports are costly, housing in Reykjavik is limited, and food prices are high. The harsh weather and long dark winters can also be a challenge for newcomers. Still, for many, the trade-off is worth it. Where else can you bathe in a hot spring under the stars, drive through a lava field to a glacier, and end your day watching the Northern Lights? Iceland may be small, but it is unforgettable, a land shaped by fire and ice, history and myth, nature and resilience. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and let us know in the comments if you know anything about Iceland that we didn't cover here.